As Mr. Second D arrived at Kane family village, the sky had darkened. He made his way to his brother-in-law Harry Kane's residence and knocked on the door. However, it was Harry's father, Trevor Kane, who answered. Second D, what brings you here? Trevor asked, his white hair a testament to his nearly 50 years. Uncle Trevor, my father, Mr. M, has killed two massive wild boars in the mountains. I'd like to ask for your help in gathering some men to assist us in bringing them down, Mr. Second D explained. Trevor's eyes widened in surprise. Big wild boars, you say? That's rare prey indeed. We don't often catch anything that large around here. Mr. Second D added, actually, there are two big ones and two smaller ones. Just then, several members of the Kane family emerged, inquiring about the visitor. Trevor welcomed Mr. Second D, inviting him to come in and share more about his father's hunt. Like the D family, the Kane family lived together in a single household. Trevor had four sons, with Harry being the youngest at 18 years old, just 1 year older than Mr. Second D. In reality, the Kane family lived a more prosperous life than the D family. They owned fields and frequently ventured into the mountains to hunt, often returning with small prey. Even occasional catches of foxes and minks could bring them substantial wealth. The furs of these animals were highly valuable, with a single piece from a red or white fox selling for dozens or even hundreds of taels of silver. As experienced hunters, Trevor and his four sons regularly explored the mountains, sometimes stumbling upon unexpected gains. Trevor's eyes sparkled as he finished listening to Mr. Second D's story. Has your father's injury healed? He asked, well aware of Mr. M's past as a warrior and his lingering health issues. Mr. Second D grinned. Yes, it has. Trevor was overjoyed and promptly instructed his eldest son, Boss, go to your third uncle's house and tell him to get ready. We'll head into the mountains early tomorrow morning. He continued, Old Four, ask your wife to visit her parents' home tomorrow morning and have Mr. First D bring the ox cart over. Old Four's wife is Linlin D. The Kane family's extensive experience in transporting large prey from the mountains meant that Mr. Second D didn't need to provide further instructions. Trevor had everything under control. The next morning, just after dawn, Trevor led a group of 7 or 8 young men into the mountains. Familiar with the terrain, they located Mr. M before noon. Brother, Trevor shouted enthusiastically from a distance. A warrior, indeed, Mr. M's presence commanded respect. In Anning County, many practiced martial arts, but only a select few became true martial artists. Warriors, in particular, were extremely rare. In Kane family village, there wasn't a single warrior. In the D family village, only Mr. M and Taylor D, the clan leader, held the esteemed title of warrior. Having a warrior as a relative was undoubtedly a blessing for the Kane family. As Mr. M saw the large group approaching, he calmly expressed his gratitude. Brother Trevor, thank you for your help. Father, Harry Kane exclaimed, his energetic voice filling the air. Trevor examined the wild boar. Incredible! A spear through the throat. Warriors truly are in a league of their own. Ordinary hunters relied on traps to catch wild boars, as bows and arrows were often ineffective against the thick-skinned creatures. Unless a strong bow was used or a vital spot was hit, the arrows would only cause minor injuries. Let's get started, Trevor ordered, and his men promptly tied the two large wild boars with ropes and began carrying them down the mountain. Despite his sleepless night, Mr. M felt invigorated, thanks to the spiritual spring water. The men from the mountain village were remarkably strong, making it manageable for them to carry wild boars weighing over 300 kilograms. As they returned to Kane family village, the burden of the wild boars slowed their pace. It was already past 8 o'clock in the evening when they arrived. Father, Mr. First D and Linlin D rushed to greet Mr. M, relieved that he was unharmed. Mr. M was taken aback by Linlin D's appearance. Both his adopted daughters, Linlin D and Linda D, were lovely, resembling their mother with their bright eyes and white teeth. I'm fine, Mr. M reassured them, waving his hand. Linlin D handed him a towel and brought him water, making Mr. M feel a bit embarrassed by the attention. Harry Kane approached, saying, Father-in-law, the wild boar has been loaded onto the cart. Mr. M expressed his gratitude, left the two small wild boars as a reward for the Kane family's help, and departed with his two sons. Harry Kane accepted the gift without hesitation, as it was customary in Kane family village to reward those who helped with hunting tasks. Upon returning to the D family village, Mr. M was greeted with excitement. Wendy and the others were thrilled to see the two massive wild boars. Wendy beamed with joy upon learning that Mr. M's injury had healed. Linda D., Mr. M's youngest daughter, looked up at him with sparkling eyes, admiring her father's accomplishment. Big wild boar! Big wild boar! The two older grandchildren cheered, drawing attention from the entire village. Not only Mr. M's family, but also the neighbors gathered to marvel at the two massive wild boars. Hunting was rare in D Family Village, and the mountains behind the village didn't offer much prey. Mr. M's feat of hunting two big wild boars was a significant accomplishment, worth talking about in the village. Moreover, with Mr. M's recovery, the D family had gained another warrior, which was a welcome development. The excitement continued until midnight, when the neighbors finally left. Exhausted from 2 days and 1 night without sleep, Mr. M fell asleep as soon as he lay on the bed. The next morning, Mr. M and Mr. First D drove an ox cart to the county town. As they entered the market, the two big wild boars drew a crowd. A middle-aged man in a green gown soon approached the ox cart. Mr. M examined the man, noticing his green gown, long beard, and affluent appearance. He likely belonged to a wealthy family. In the Derong dynasty, strict regulations governed people's clothing. Civilian attire could be made from silk, gauze, satin, or cloth, but certain colors were restricted. Black, purple, green, willow yellow, turmeric, and bright yellow were forbidden, while ochre, cyan, and blue were permitted. In the Derong dynasty, merchants were viewed as being on the same social level as prostitutes. As a result, they were only allowed to wear clothing made from silk and cloth, and were not permitted to wear luxurious mink furs during the harsh winter. The man standing before Mr. M was either a businessman or a country gentleman. "How much for the two wild boars?" the man asked. 30 taels, Mr. M replied. 1 tael of silver weighs 37 grams. 1 ounce of silver weighs 31 grams. He hadn't considered keeping any of the wild boar meat, as it had a peculiar smell and required proper cooking to be palatable. Frankly, Mr. M doubted Wendy's cooking skills. Eating wild boar meat was less appealing than purchasing domesticated pork, and domesticated pork was cheaper. "Very well, I'll take them all. Please have them delivered to my residence," the man said. Mr. M was taken aback, expecting to haggle over the price. He thought, "I've met a rich man. I should have asked for a higher price." However, since the price had already been agreed upon, Mr. M honored his word and instructed Mr. First D to drive the ox cart and follow the man out of the market. As they arrived at their destination, Mr. M realized that the man was not a local tyrant, but rather the steward of the county magistrate's house. They had arrived at the backyard of the county government office. The steward paid Mr. M without hesitation, and even offered to buy any future large prey directly from him. After receiving the payment, Mr. M returned to the market to shop for essentials like pork, pork bones, cloth, cotton, and fragrant meat buns. With winter approaching, he wanted to stock up on warm clothing. Upon returning home, Mr. M handed over the shopping to Wendy, as she and Lee managed the household chores. His late wife had handled these tasks, but now Wendy and Lee took care of cooking and sewing. While Mr. M could cook, sewing was beyond his skills. As soon as Mr. M arrived, his grandson Mason D., excited by the scent of buns, ran to him unsteadily on his short legs. Mason's mother, Mrs. Lee, followed closely, worried he might fall. In the past, Mr. M hadn't thought he liked children much, finding them noisy and troublesome. But now, looking at his 3 grandchildren at home, he found himself growing more and more fond of them. He put a meat bun in front of Mason, who immediately beamed with joy. Then, Mr. M shared the buns with the others. With the 30 taels of silver as a foundation, Mr. M felt more confident. Although he couldn't live a luxurious life yet, he could ensure his family's basic needs were met, and they wouldn't have to worry about food and drink in the days to come. As the afternoon sun shone brightly, the D family continued their day, filled with warmth and contentment. With some free time on his hands, Mr. M began chopping firewood in the yard. Winters in Anning County were harsh and long, lasting around 5 months, so it was essential to stockpile firewood. As a member of the D family, Mr. M had started thinking about the family's needs. He wanted to ensure they were prepared for winter, had enough food, and could enjoy meat occasionally. These concerns now weighed on his mind. Everyone in the household was busy with their tasks. Mr. F First D and Mr. Second D tended to the crops, Wendy managed the household chores, and Lee took Linda D to the back mountain to forage for wild vegetables and mushrooms. Despite the large family, their division of labor was well organized. Just as Mr. M was chopping wood, a white-haired, bearded old man walked in through the gate. "Tribal leader, why have you come here?" Mr. M put down his axe, shocked and looking at the old man. Taylor D, the 56-year-old tribal leader of the D family in D Family Village, was a warrior. "I heard your injuries have healed, so I came to take a look." Taylor D brought a bag of tea leaves and smiled kindly as he assessed Mr. M. He had observed Mr. M chopping wood skillfully and was convinced that his hidden injury had indeed healed. Mr. M welcomed Taylor D into the main room. As members of the same generation, Mr. M and Taylor D had a close relationship. However, their interactions had been limited in the past, partly due to Mr. M's injuries, which had made Taylor D hesitant to visit. Taylor D placed the tea bag on the table, and Mr. M poured him a bowl of water. "Have all your injuries healed?" Taylor D asked, observing Mr. M's expression. "Yes," Mr. M nodded. "How much strength have you regained?" Taylor D inquired further. Mr. M thought for a moment before responding, "About 80%, I'd say." Taylor D's smile broadened. "That's good, that's good." "Thank you for your care over the years, Patriarch," Mr. M said with a faint smile. "Now that your injury is healed, you should pay more attention to the clan's affairs," Taylor D said. Mr. M nodded. "If there's anything, just let me know what you need." In reality, even if Taylor D hadn't visited Mr. M that day, Mr. M would have sought him out within the next 2 days. After learning about the situation in Anning County, Mr. M had come to realize the importance of clan ties. In a world where strength was crucial, clan groups were vital power structures in villages. Belonging to a clan made a significant difference. For instance, D Family Village was a place that neighboring villages dared not provoke. With the clan's protection, even the poorest members could avoid oppression. Internal conflicts within the clan were a separate issue. Generally, the D family remained united, a testament to Taylor D's leadership. As a newcomer to this world, Mr. M understood the importance of integrating into a group. Even a weak group like the D family provided a foundation for growth. As one of the only 2 warriors in the D family clan, Mr. M's rise to prominence was met with no resistance within the clan. In the blink of an eye, over 10 days passed, and under Taylor D's guidance, Mr. M became one of the elders of the D family. Most people in D Family Village addressed him as Uncle M, Grandpa M, and some even called him great-grandfather. He had already felt uncomfortable being referred to as a grandfather. Now, being called great-grandfather made him feel like he was aging prematurely, as if his back was bending under the weight of years.